What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to dive into obtaining leads from third-party websites. As you're aware, we've been sourcing most of our leads from the tax records and also the county clerk vault records. So today we're just going to go ahead and shift gears a little bit and access third-party websites. In this case, we're going to try to pull some estate sales. One of the biggest or bigger websites that I use for this is estatesales.net. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to estatesales.net. You'll go ahead and click search by state, and you can select your area from the map or the links below. I'm going to go ahead and use Northern New Jersey because that's my backyard. Here you have a variety of filters. I'm mostly interested in estate sales, so moving sales, etc. I don't have selected, and obviously you can select the distance as far as how far you want to go out. So once you go ahead and narrow it down by your criteria, you'll see here we have a list of the estate sales. Now, one thing to note, we want those that list the address itself. Not all these are going to go ahead and list those addresses. A few reasons, one of which sometimes they just keep it private. Other times it's private until it's closer to the sale. So you can see a lot of these are 3 and 4 weeks out. And so until we get closer to that sale date, they'll go ahead and hide the addresses. Let's just go ahead, we'll access the one that's available to us. Quite simply, we just want to know, is this house on the market or not? So a simple way to find this out is to go to Google or Zillow. And so I'm putting this in Google to go ahead and get the direct link to Zillow. Here you can see that it shows pending. So for this scenario, this would not be a lead that we would go ahead and target. So let's just go ahead, we'll navigate back to the estate sales website. Let's go ahead, let's scroll down. Okay, here we have one. This is not in my farm area, but for all intents and purposes, let's just go ahead and do the same thing. Let's put this in Google. Let's bring up the Zillow record. Okay, here we have another one that's pending. Again, not something that would be of interest. Back to estatesales.net. Continue forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and source all of these addresses that we have available. Go ahead and research just as I showed you above. And for those that are not listed, we can go ahead and target them accordingly. So let's just keep scrolling. You can see most of these are currently hidden. And here we have another one in Garwood, New Jersey. Okay, so this particular one is not showing that it's on the market. We will go ahead and add that to our list, and then we can obviously filter down further to make sure it meets our needs. But you can see that this is a potential lead. They obviously have an estate sale going on. Well, it makes sense to go ahead and reach out to them to see maybe if they're interested in selling their home. So you can monitor this, and as it approaches the sale dates, or becomes closer to the sale dates, you'll be able to get those addresses. Now, just one thing to note, you could obviously use other websites as well, and you could also look at the websites of these companies that are holding the estate sales. Sometimes they'll list them on more information on their own private website, whereas as you can see here, sometimes some of the data is hidden. So let's just go ahead, let's try that. Let's see if we can. So if we said estate sales of New Jersey, obviously if you're in another state or targeting another area, you would go ahead and replace that with your target area. And estatesale.com is another one to access. So again, we can go ahead and apply filters accordingly here. And let's just see the first link. We have something in Homedale. So this particular one gives the address, which is 105 Middleton Road. Same procedure. Okay, so this particular property is off the market. This is a luxury property, so it wouldn't be in my personal prospecting area. But you can see they've been trying to sell this since 2019 on and off. So if this was something that, or a property that meets your criteria, it looks like there's some motivation there that they've been trying to sell it. They have an estate sale. That might be one that's of interest. Let me just show you something really quick on the estate sales website. This also provides a list of companies. So as I mentioned before, sometimes you could access the actual company's websites themselves to try to find more information. So obviously you could always use Google for that by typing in estate sale companies, New Jersey, etc. Or you could come here. It has a nice list. As you can see, when I select New Jersey, it gives me a list of the companies along with their websites. So I literally can just go through some of these and then click on the current listings that they have, and in some scenarios you'll go ahead and you'll find the actual address that's provided. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you guys want more information like this, comment below. Also, I'm going to create a private group that dives into this in a lot more detail, and it also provides tools that you've seen me use in previous videos. If that's of interest as well, please comment below or shoot me a PM, and I look forward to providing more videos for you guys.